tips you can be getting on with this lunchtime include separating out your single from your double pot stock, so you can see the colour change has come through. Just be careful you don't leave it too long, because what will happen as the weather warms up, the leaf colour will stop changing. So if you don't do them when they're young, when you come back later, you might not be able to tell 100% which is which, but at the moment it's very, very obvious, isn't it? Greenhouse is looking very busy, so I thought I'd do you a quick lineup of the seeds that we started late winter. So here are our agrostemma. They probably look like they could do with bumping up as well. They're growing really strongly now, aren't they? We've got our cut flower stocks and our colour change pot stocks. So these are the most urgent because they will resent being in too small conditions for too long. They will start to try and flower. So those are the priority. And if you don't have any stocks, then the Melope, that could probably do with potting on. And you can tell the difference now between the rose, because they've got a rosy stem, and then these are the white ones, and they've got a whitey greeny stem. So if you've lost your label, these are Melope, and these are the white, and these are the rose. Here are our scabious. They're slightly slower growing, so they don't need potting on just yet, but it won't be long. I'm just topping up with compost. So these are the garden blend, and then these ones are the wedding blend. Yeah, looking good. Might like to see how I'm getting on. And I've got some smaller stocks here which were started a bit later. Now you can see really clearly the difference between the double at the front, which is paler than the single at the back. But don't worry, if you've only just started your stocks and you can't see any colour change, it's going to be chilly for the next couple of nights. So that should sort them out. Just leave the tray in the greenhouse and the colour change will happen to the doubles as soon as the temperature cools down. For more information on sowing, growing and selecting stocks, just visit the stocks page on my website. I've just about found enough time to pot on the agrostemma. I thought you might like to have a look. Look at those roots. So don't worry if you haven't got room in your greenhouse to pot them on at the moment because of the cold nights coming. Then just put it on your list to do them next week if they're looking as lovely as these ones are here. There we go, nicely tucked in. Are my zinnias basking in the sunshine. Now I've got these on a heat mat so they can stay out in the greenhouse, but otherwise you are going to need to bring these indoors tonight, which is why I haven't given you anything else to sow just for the next day or so, because your windowsills will probably be chock-a-block long. Tomatoes inside as well if you've got them in the greenhouse. Here are my tomatoes as well, basking. Again, these will need to come back indoors tonight if you don't have a heated propagator. They're looking great, aren't they? And just be careful, set an alarm in the morning to take your lids off if you're going to use them. I'm going to use the horticultural fleece over my bench there. But otherwise, set an alarm because it looks like it's going to be a glorious day. But that means danger for steaming your plants.